Hi, today we will discuss about value chain analysis. It is common that every company has its own value chain. Value chain analysis is a sequential process of value creating activities. The objective of value chain is to increase the value of a product or service. Let's take a look at the diagram. This is the Porter's value chain model. The Porter's value chain model consists of two parts of activities, which are primary activities and support activities. The primary activities contribute to the physical creation of product or service. It sells and transfers to the buyer and its services after the sale. So the first activities is inbound logistics, which related with receiving, storing, and distributing inputs to the product. In inbound logistics, all the inputs are coming in. It includes raw material handling, warehousing, inventory control, vehicle scheduling, and returns to suppliers. In the case of Starbucks, the green or unroasted beans are procured directly from the farms by the Starbucks buyers. Operation activities are the activities that change input into output. The input undergo a few processes until it becomes a finished good. For example of the processes are machining, packaging, assembly, testing, printing, and facility operation. As for the example of the Starbucks, the beans are roasted and packaged, and it will be transported to the storage site. Then, finished goods will undergo the next activities, which is outbound logistics. Outbound logistics related to the activities of collecting, storing, and distributing the product or service to buyers. As for Starbucks, majority of their products are sold in their own or licensed stores due to very little or no presence of intermediates in product selling. Next, marketing and sales are the activities to persuade clients to purchase product or service. The organization may involve the advertising, promoting, and pricing as marketing strategy. For instance, Starbucks use sampling form for their new product launch in their stores. The last primary activities is service, where it is to enhance or maintain the value of the product. Starbucks maintain their value of product by aiming the customer loyalty through a high level of customer service.
The second part of activities is support activities, which also related with primary activities. It can be divided into four generic categories. First, the firm infrastructure, or also known as general administrations, is where the company's support system exists and the functions that allow to maintain daily operations. It also supports the entire value chain and not individual activities. That is why Starbucks includes all departments like management, finance, legal, which are required to keep the company's store operational. Next, support activity is human resources management, which involve in recruiting, hiring, training, development, and compensation of all types of personnel. Starbucks provide generous benefits and incentives to motivate the employees. They also provide training programs for employees in setting of a work culture which keep its staff motivated and efficient. Technology development activities relate to managing and processing information. Starbucks is very well known for the use of technology in operating its business. For instance, they provide unlimited Wi-Fi availability, launch a platform where customers can ask questions through mystarbuckssite.force.com, and uses Apple iBeacon system whereby customers can order their drink through phones apps. Procurement refers to what the organization does to get the resources it needs to operate. This includes raw materials, supplies, finding vendors, acquiring facilities such as machines and buildings, and also negotiating best prices. Starbucks agents bring the finest coffee to its customer by purchasing of high-grade raw materials. Therefore, they establish strategic relationship and partnership with the supplier.
What actually is a value? And how do we know that our decision has created a value? Well, value is how much that the customer are willing to pay for our product or services. There are many factors that contribute to the willingness of the customer to buy the product at certain value. For example, customer will evaluate the quality, quantity, taste, time spent, convenience, color, benefits, portion, and even exclusiveness. The Potter's diagram discusses about how do we create value in the product through each activity and relationship. Each chain will be involved in any decision made in order to increase the value. For instance, a drinking cup without handle. Customers are willing to buy this cup at low price because there is no handle. If the organization aims to add value to the product, they will need to add something in the product that will ensure the increase of the value of the product. Let's say a handle for the cup. The organization through the procurement department will need to add features to their machine and buy extra material needed to make the handle. The operation department also need to ensure that the activity will not need a lot of time, otherwise they will decrease the value instead of increasing the value. In the case of Starbucks, they are adding value by enhancing the quality of the service. They arrange the store layout, especially on the service counter, in the most efficient way. They also train their workers to serve effectively, more customer-friendly, and even exclusive. For example, the service of Starbucks that add value is by writing the name of the customer on the coffee cup.
Integrating customers into the value chain. It focuses on the interrelationship between the organization and its most important stakeholder, which is the customers. There are two ways in achieving the great value in value creation process. First is the prosumer concept. It is the concept where the organization can work directly with its customers. This can be done by developing individualized products and relationship marketing. This will help the firm gain a greater customer satisfaction and loyalty. Second is the power of crowdsourcing. It occurs when a firm generates knowledge and ideas from a large number of customers and other stakeholders, typically through online forums. Many organizations take this opportunity to engage with customers. The firms encourage customers to participate in value-creating activities such as brainstorming advertising taglines or product ideas.
Next subtopic, how to apply value chains in service organization. The concepts of inbound logistics, operations, and outbound logistics do not apply only by manufacturing, but also to any transformations process in which inputs are converted through a work process into output that add value. To apply value chains to service organizations is the value-adding process may be configured differently depending on the type of business a firm is engaged in. For example, accounting is the transformation process that converts daily records of individual transactions to monthly financial report. In adopting the value chains analysis, there are benefits and limitations that may arise. The benefit of adopting the value chain analysis is to diagnose and create competitive advantages on both cost and differentiations. That will help to improve customer service by constantly aware of new trends that may affect the product. Furthermore, this will increase the product value with continuous improvement on the product. Thus help the company to gain more margin than its competitions. However, the challenges are it will take a lot of work to finish a full value chain analysis for a company and to identify and understand the differences and strategy drivers of main companies' competitors. Though value chain been familiar to a lot of people, yet few are expert in applying it. Another challenge is the employees' limitations. It is due to the need of employees' involvement in continuous improvement process, which may lead the employees to work more harder and extra hours.